Greetings, dear souls. It is I, HEMOENE of ARCTURUS, come to you today to speak of the great shift happening on planet Earth at this very moment. The celebration or the marking of the passing of a great soul has awakened much energy across the planet among the masses. The heart of Christ is being awoken in those who have turned their backs on this energy for lifetimes, who have momentarily lost faith, who are seeking a stronger connection to the faith they already have. This example of a man who worked selflessly for the good of the planet and served the highest aspects of the Christ and source connection on this planet has washed across the planet like a wave of light. This event of his memorial service and the serving of this time, the celebration of this Charlie Kirk, has marked a time on this planet of a watershed, as it were, where people are either able to open their hearts to the goodness of the person and the levels of inspiration that he embodied in his life, or they find themselves unable and still locked into layers of judgment. This judgment is that which will eventually make the decision of each soul how free they will be after the solar flash and in the coming times of ascension. It is time to release judgment, dear ones. We of the higher dimensions, the 8th dimension that we live in here in Arcturus, we live in flow. Love is love in action. When love is in action in a society, in a higher dimension, there cannot be judgment, because judgment in itself is a separation. So at this time I ask you, dear souls, I and my brothers and my sisters of Arcturus, ask you to just feel into your hearts and ask, am I separating myself anywhere? Am I separating myself from another? Am I separating myself from myself by levels of judgment or self-abuse, or finding it difficult to release old patterns, or to not be willing to journey deeply enough? Life is about joy, it is about delight, it is about finding the laughter in your life, the open-heartedness in your life, the celebration in your life. But it is also about understanding we are in a time of great tribulation on the planet. And as we observe you in this time of tribulation on the planet, we hold you close and we observe with wonder those who decide and easily move past all the levels of obstruction and decide, no, that it is the light that they seek and they deserve to serve. They choose to serve. And as they choose to serve the light, indeed they do deserve it, because they step into levels of service and deeper understanding and full surrender to the will of source creation. And from this comes the manifestation of indeed what you would call the life of your dreams. This may not be the dreams of the ego self that you formed as a young person, but they are very much the dreams of the active, live person now. You are all in a state of becoming you, dropping the old shards of yourself that have been daggers within yourself, the aspects of yourself that have dragged you down and limited your thinking. This is shifting now. And along with you, your ancestors shift also, whether you are actively working with them in sessions and processes which include them, or whether you are working with them in the dream time. We are looking at the purification of your whole line. In this way, humanity gets cleansed right down to its source codes, and the cleaner the line of the lineage comes that you stand within, the more that your being is able to encompass the new codes arriving now, for the recalibration of self, the recalibration of family, and the recalibration of your lineage moving forward as it is seeded into the new worlds of the earth, the new age, the new earth, and the higher 4D earth. Dear ones, you are doing well, and you have risen. The rising is around you, is it not? You meet those with open hearts, those who you can speak to of the love of Source and the great gift that you feel coming online in your life from day to day at this point. This indeed is a time of standing firm in the light of the Godhead. And if you are not there yet, do not worry. Ask yourself, will I ever surrender to the light of Source energy? Will I completely surrender? As in the days of the sadhus of your planet, the Indian sages in the country of India, where the masters would say to the students who traveled to the ashrams, give me it all. God, the light, wants all the burdens that you carry. Give them all to me, and then you can be reborn into the light. And many gave some, and bits, the bits they chose, but to give all was indeed the fullness and the completion of their journey, where they arrived in the true heart of the child, the humility of the initiate, and at this point they actually found infinite greatness in their being, a void space, a greatness filled by the heart of creation. Only when you truly empty, dear souls, can this light of creation come fully into your being. We so wish this for you. Here in the higher dimensions, our bodies are of a different consistency, and we are working telepathically in our communication, and we are dealing with a realm of energetic lightness which indeed does not carry the density of the third dimension that you are currently in. We who have not been to Earth, of course, cannot understand fully what that is like for you to be in a human body. But we see the journey, and we are watching and guiding you and guarding you. And we do wonder at the great leaps and shifts and changes many of you are able to make at this time. We revere the work that you do at this time. And as you find these moments of profound awakening come to you, and you find that it is just not you feeling it, but people across the globe, what a wonderful unity we see, as it were little lights popping up all over the globe, points of wonder and light. So, dear souls, surrender the dark roots that tie you to the old, a life of lesser than, of imprisonment, of making do, of being taken for granted. And indeed, if you identify as being a light worker yourself, in most likelihood a life where you have been misunderstood and not seen by many. However, Source sees you, that who you chose to serve by coming to earth at this time. You are seen, and across the realms your light shines brightly. So do again what you love. Nourish yourself as the precious beings you are, and just realize that this light, for it to shine at its brightest, needs both your intention for it to do that and your willingness to drop any density that you may have taken on, either from those around you or long held within the DNA of your lineage. We send you now in our words codings of healing. We send our frequency to you to illuminate you. So just take a moment of receiving, dear soul. So placing your hands on your hearts, dear souls, and feeling the golden flame of creation ignite, nurturing that golden flame that connects you via a golden cord right up to source energy. Feeling the God spark aspect of yourself, the whole of you, receiving the golden light as it returns down to you. And indeed, it begins to suffuse all of your bodies, your physical, your etheric, your astral, your causal, your mental. All of your bodies are being suffused with this golden light. So there is a radiance coming from you, which brings healing and nourishment. If you call for us in your dream time to come in to assist with your healing as you sleep, simply call, "Dear Arcturians, dear Arcturian healers, come to me as I sleep and assist me with ... and be as specific as you can. It helps our people. We are here for you. We are a great healing race, and we offer you our healing frequency at this time. Feel the light come around you, dear ones. And feel that for those of you who feel your healing journey takes forever and is still going on, and will it ever end? Just know that each incremental stage of your healing is all perfectly designed and planned. Just as your awakening to full light is designed and planned for your ease, for your ability to integrate and function it within your daily lives. Just trusting that everybody is working at their own pace. And if it is full illumination and full readiness for the golden age on planet Earth that you seek, indeed it will be yours. So, dear ones, we will leave you today now. We're leaving you with healing thoughts and loving blessings. We hope you step fully into your well-being with ease and many blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for listening and being with us today and supporting this channel of the channel. Thank you. Blessed be, dear souls. We will speak again. It is I, HEMOENE of ARCTURUS.